pequeño. Este dale. ¡Ay! Dios mío.
Anda.
Pretty much the same thing.
Mm-hmm. And it's indicative by almost all the same bands too. They ban out Batrider and Clock again. They're still looking for that 5-position hero, or so the 4-position hero that can initiate.
They banned out Oracle as well in Heroic. Like, they are covering for this Dark Sphere lane. This is very cocky drafting by Team Spirit, actually.
Could you argue that's kind of cocky for both teams since they're both running it back? Obviously, they don't have to deal with the Lesh, which did seem to be a problem, but...
I wouldn't say Heroic is cocky because they had, like, the best combo in the game and, like, one of the best offlaners in the game, and they just made mistakes.
And they also lost, I guess.
I mean, the one good news for Spirit is, like, they can still play the Wyvern now that Oracle's taken out. I do think Wyvern can help a lot versus use Dark Sphere lanes because you push out with Splinter Blast. You can also just curse the Io Mercy combination. That could be a way that you eliminate it early on. Oracle would have been ideal. Gets taken out. Enchantress already taken out, I believe.
Yeah, but it doesn't seem like Spirit valued that Dispel.
I know when Techies gets attacked with a second skill on, he puts a Dispel on his opponent. Does that work for creeps too? We don't care anymore. Okay. So this is probably Io Slark with 4-position Marcy, which is also a great Io combo.
It could be 4-position Slark as well.
I don't want to think about that, but you're right.
It's good. It's good. You have the Dark Sphere Ion Shell, and there's not really, like, you can leap out of the shards, you can Dark Pact off a lot of stuns, you can buy the Slark Shard later on to protect your team. It's nice if they do it. I don't mind that here.
I'm not saying it's bad, I just think it's worse than Marcy 4. That's a safe thing to say, I feel like.
Nicer way to word it.
Yeah, Slark can play decently against Ursa. He loses the man fight. You have to commit ulti and shard usually to win the trades. You have to be a bit careful, but it definitely can function. And the Dazzle pick for Team Spirit. That's probably, yeah, that's their support, right?
Yep, Laurel's taking the Monkey King mid.
This is cool. So now it's going to be our third time seeing Dazzle. The first time we saw it, it was played by DM on Paravision in the off lane. Paravision picked it up again. It moved to mid. And so now we're seeing it in a position 5. It'd be interesting to see if it ends up winning, if it has the same impact, if this hero actually needs a couple of items to get online, or if because you get to kind of hide your body in the trees, the way that Team Spirit want to fight is in a very contained space, right? Everyone wants to be there. Is it now? Miposhka doesn't have really good spacing. He just puts in his soul, and he's going to be able to live through it all with his new ultimate now on the side of Dazzle and just be dishing out damage, dishing out hexes as well. This ult is really good for team fights.
Conceptually, it's very cool. Like, I think Grave is high value here. Like, there aren't that many heroes that can really focus the Dazzle because there's an Ursa going to be tearing at them, but there aren't that many stuns to take out, like, things like Grave TPs. And with the new Dazzle ult, like, he could just use that at the early stages of the game, force the Queen to blink on him, and then the rest of Team Spirit follow up on that. I mean, it is cool, but I like what Heroic have cooked up in their draft as well.
Yeah, the Slark looks really cool. But I think Dazzle is very high value. Definitely agree with the Grave being good here.
A couple of pieces of the equation have changed. Cap and Avery, is this Io Marcy destined for more success than what we saw in game 1?
No. It is not, Neil.
What about the Io Slark, Avery?
No.
What about the Brute Tusk, Avery?
They will all fall beneath the power of the purple man. That wasn't the purple. What? Yeah, I'll get them going.
Excuse me?
They got me on that. Can we get a close-up of Neil's shoes? Neil's shoes.
Why?
The shoes are not clean.
Neil's shoes, please.
They look pretty clean.
They're not.
I was just seeing if they would do it. There we go.
They look actually, they look,
Dirty
they
shoes,
look so clean.
Neil. Jesus.
Licorice.
You didn't even take care of yourself, man.
They didn't give us
Sick.
shoes for our costumes. I would totally be doing some Shakespeare sandals right now otherwise.
No, William Shakespeare definitely wore that shit back in the...
Yeah, William Shakespeare, known Adidas fan.
yeah.
Purple Man is on the loose right now. I think he's more pink in my eyes. Avery, do you have colorblindness? Are you red-green?
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
I never checked that shit.
What's the purple man's
He's
name?
purple, man.
That's the name. That's the game. Let's get into game number 2 with Cap and Avery.
That's right. The juice is loose. Miposhka is going to be taking the Dazzle into a 5 position. And we'll see how successful it is for them. Because if we've already seen this hero be successful in the core roles, if he can fit into a support role comfortably as well, then this hero might become very high value later on. Nice boundless strike timing. King Jungles will die. Schofield tried to get the deny, but First Blood still goes to Spirit.
Miposhka will snag it. A lot of extra regen for the lane, or fast boots, potentially. I always like Dazzle versus the Darkseer matchup. I think this one's pretty nice for the Dazzle on the lane. Even in the game, at least with that old shard, you used to be able to kill wall illusions, stuff like that.
Okay.
Sustain is always nice for Darkseer. Sustain heroes just generally do well.
He also likes playing inside the creep wave a lot, right? Which gives you opportunities.
Darkseer lanes 2 ways. He either plays on the creep wave so you're clumping, you can heal it back against him, or he cuts. And Dazzle's very good against cutters because you can just poison them and chase them down.
Sure.
There's a risk that you get all in, but the level 1 is quite strong.
And we can see Whisper trying to do that and immediately being punished.
Yeah, you just don't want to die to it, but
Yeah.
it's annoying. It's just annoying, and it's a hero that's going to function a lot better than the Warlock in this position. Regardless, they did commit last pick for it, but it's a run back here, basically. You're going to have a free farm Ursa, a Darkseer that's trading for that. Except this time, Heroic have a very favorable mid matchup and a different carry in the Slark.
Yeah, I don't know if I believe in Slark personally. Schofield needs a little bit of helping hand. He gives himself a pick-me-up.
You don't know if you believe.
Yeah, maybe my faith can be discovered in a crisis, you know?
Well, I know
Okay.
that I don't believe.
Do you think it, like in this game or like ever sort of deal? Schofield committing for the kill, has the Fairy Fire to stay alive. Miposhka will be the one to die first.
That was very close. Almost ticked him out there in the 1v2. Oh, lost his courier too. Yeah, that's the risk, the 1v2 you get all in. He did have boots from the first Blood Gold, but even that wasn't able to kite it out. Miposhka getting a little too anxious there.
Slark, this game or meta in general?
Just in general, I don't know.
Okay, yeah.
I think you have to run games over. You have to play the old IO Slark style where you dominate a lane and you just run the map like that IO Marcy did to Heroic in that Tundra series.
Sure.
That style of game, yeah, I think the hero can function completely fine, but just as a traditional hard carry, I don't know. Doesn't seem like he can get off the ground in a lot of fights. Like he needs time to build up the stacks and it just seems a lot harder to do nowadays.
Analog, 2 levels of Dagger. He is trying to get the dominating mid matchup going his way. We're not going to see the Forsaken Dagger in favor of more levels of Screen of Pain. So he better win the lane because he is invested to do so.
I mean, if you're going to pick Queen into that first pick monkey, you better go Dagger here and try and extract some sort of advantage in this situation.
And he's not getting much of a CS advantage yet. He's got a little bit. But it will only get worse for Laurel over time.
Very similar setup to last game. Both these safe laners doing very well. I think Collapse is having a better time, though. Which makes sense. He's kind of played against a similar lane, and I think the Slark is just weaker early than the Marcy.
For sure.
This offlane should be better for Spirit, as the mid is a little worse. It all evens out, and look at this, Austin. An early Ring of Health on the Monkey King mid.
That's a cool idea.
I have not seen that in ultra long time. What is he even going to build this into?
Maybe he goes Halberd. I don't know why, but maybe.
I mean, your options are Lincoln's, Lotus, Crimson, or Halberd. So probably Halberd, yeah. Interesting idea from Laurel. Maybe it'll give him enough sustain to wear through this matchup?
Maybe. Maybe he just buys the Ring of Health and isn't planning on completing it until much later. Yuma blocked in. The Burrow Strike hits him midway through his Dark Pact, and so Yuma is able to get away. But good damage being done. Laurel, is he going to die? Dagger on him. He's definitely dead.
That's a big pickup for Analog. Commits for this Ring of Health, doesn't even bail him out in the matchup, and then Analog gets the solo kill anyway. That level 3 dagger is so much damage. Rue still has a point to put into either the shards or the snowball here, so always have that potential kill threat if you mess up a Pouncer or a Dark Pact, but ultimately it is Radon Omega free farming again. They said, you know what? He wasn't the problem game 1. He was only 18-1.
Yeah, that's...
It took an 18-2 Ursa to beat us. What are the odds he can repeat that performance?
Yeah, I think it's pretty likely considering the caliber player that we're talking about. Is there better answers after the laning phase against him? I mean, surely Slark is better than Marcy, right? Because Marcy's like the ultimate man fight hero, except for you lose to Ursa.
Yeah, I think the Slark and the Queen are both better options here. More kitey heroes, you don't have to commit as hard. You have a dagger to at least throw on him, a sonic wave to throw on him. I don't know, on paper it looks better, but I just always hate giving a hero this level of isolated free farm in a vacuum where there's no regen pressure on him. He's getting solo XP. He's getting free farm on the way plus big camps. I just always feel like this is a bad recipe no matter what the exchange is. There are some circumstances it can work out, but my personal preference was I never enjoyed it. And as a 5, I was like always happy if my carry's in this position.
Sure.
Because then when you lose, you just blame him, right?
Yeah.
Bro, you had it all. Why didn't you carry him?
Yeah, you had a free lane. How did we lose? Good pickup on Collapse. No extra damage on Rube, but the fact that they are dealing with this lane. Schofield has been looking for that jump for about a minute. And when the opportunity finally came, he missed.
Power Rune goes to Analog.
Very nice.
Go for him.
Needed that refill.
A Sonic Wave is available here. Just linger around this mid lane, look for the Monkey King kill if you want to. Still have a level advantage over him. I would keep looking for kills, though, if I'm heroic in this game. You have a lot of kill threat with this Marcy rebound fasted early. You have the Queen of Pain ult. You have Slark Io that can run heroes down. They're going to do just that, bring in the Queen bottom.
Yeah, the Downs is going to TP down, but with the Quap showing up, they have the power advantage, surely. Sonic Wave is ready to go. Faking it, he's afraid of the snowball save. He's not even sure if he could even kill Collapse, especially with Maposhka behind him, so...
There's no great. That would have killed Collapse, but maybe you get snowball dodged. Kind of a 50-50 there. Big miss, though, for Heroic. Bring this Queen bottom, don't get anything, end up losing the IO.
Yeah, how did that go so
Are they going to lose the Wisdom Shrine, too?
Whisper. Oh my God, I can't believe he got there. Now, he has to commit.
Exits first.
Vacuum him back into the wall with the pick-me-up. They'll kill him before Whisper's in trouble. Wow, that was so close.
Okay, I'm surprised he didn't try and vacuum him out of the circle. Well, just manned up, and he's rewarded. Big Monkey King kill. This Ring of Health has not worked out so far, I'll say that much.
Yeah, and he doesn't seem to have a plan for it either. I mean, it was legitimately just a casual Ring of Health.
I mean, casual ring is fine if it keeps you on the lane, but if it doesn't keep you on the lane, then some feels bad a little bit.
Yeah, you invested a sizable amount of your net worth to a laning item that didn't work.
At least it's not as expensive as it used to be. 700 is a lot more manageable. Amp damage rune, that's big just to take away from the Queen of Pain here. Limit Analog's power on the map. Still has that Sonic Wave available. They want to find a target for it. Because Radon's farming, man. The bear is in hibernation right now, bulking up.
Yeah, I really
That's
can't
not how that
believe-
works at all.
No.
He's bulking up, getting ready to hibernate after this game.
Okay.
This metaphor sucks. We're going to talk about something else now.
Yeah, go back to sewer pipes and it clowns. We're better. Who is going to go Heaven's Halberd is Whisper, and you're going to need some Heaven's Halberds in this game. Monkey King Tusk Ursa. Halberd has a special value in this game, that's for sure.
It's just a relatively good item now.
Yeah, I can't believe that we haven't seen like a quap rotation up the top or, you know, like the sandwich of going through the gate, trying to catch the Ursa.
Maybe waiting for the first set of items. Mage Slayer on the Slark, Dagon on the Queen, Halberd on Darkseer, then get more active in this game. Not afraid to trade farm in the meantime. I mean, in theory, you free farm a Slark, you should be pretty happy. But he's still very far behind Radon.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they also have two supports that are pretty ultimate dependent. Schofield gets the jump on a Laurel, pulls him back in so Analog can finally pounce. Now, Laurel has a chance with Wukong's command to go off Shallow Grave. Nice save from Maposhka and a TP out from Laurel, though he will still take out to the damage over time. Nobody dies quite yet. Team Spirit collapse. They're playing off of his epicenter now, but a chain stun after chain stun. Beautifully played by Heroic. A vacuum to interrupt the first time, and then a rebound to catch him the second, and now they can just run down Heroes. 3 kills, maybe even more. Rue chased all the way down into his tier 2 tower. They finally give up in the chase, though. No need to throw away their positioning. Heroic just got a big win.
Mage Slayer on time for the Slark. Good Sonic Wave fight. Not a fight Spirit can take. They just don't have any items to put into this fight.
Wait, that was a Battle Fury faster than last game's Battle Fury?
Yes. He just beat his own record.
He set the benchmark and then beat it, man. What?
But I think he went a smaller item last game, right?
I have no idea.
Well, I'll look it up for you. Nope. He's just faster.
How does he beat a 1v0? I mean, I guess he's kind of.
He had a death that last game. Here he has no death and even better CS. The only player who can defeat Radon often is Yatoro.
Of course.
The ultimate Elden Ring boss. Faces himself in the mirror and walks away victorious.
It's like some Chuck Norris facts about Radon.
That would be a good segment, actually.
It actually would, yeah. Nat, there you go. There's your next social segment.
Radon once played 1v5 against Heralds with his feet. And they had to DDoS him to win. Dude, he's so jacked. Like, how is this? What is going to happen in this game when this guy comes out of the jungle?
Yuma's trying real hard to stop Collapse, farming up the triangle area. Rue, slow down, pick me up, and throw me down right on top of Rue's head. Nice snowball to the neutrals, but of course he's not getting away from Quap. A Quap with a haste rune, especially.
This game is going to be a real test of, is it worth giving Radon the ultimate game of his life to ruin Laurel and the supports?
God, he has a blink dagger too.
Like, what is this timing? That's not right.
It's not human.
That said, I think Heroic are winning this game. Like,
yeah.
The position is better.
Yes.
But man, that's scary. Oh, the courier does not.
Oh, yeah, that would have been nice, but TP immediately to the other side of the map for Radon.
You remember there's enemies in this game. When, oh yeah, you can go kill people. 12.5-minute blink tread battle fury. That is not you mishearing that. That is what he has. He's level 12. What in God's name? He's too fast for the Tormentor.
I feel like one problem with this is that Ursa especially is like really good for these objectives. Maybe not towers, but Tormentor and Roshan. Right? Like when he gets that farm, he can accelerate his team by taking objectives for them.
Yes. It's a dangerous hero to give this kind of start to. It's not like Anti-Mage where, you know. Yeah, the Anti-Mage, like, woohoo. That said, Heroic will get to the fight ends here. The Dagger for the Queen's going to be completed. Diffusal on top of that Mage Slayer for the Slark should be done here. Iomech about 700 away. You have your Dark Seer Halberd. I mean, you're kind of ready to go.
Dude, that is...
Shield Rune on Analog as well. You might just force this aggressively.
And Radon is called it quits. Collapse is going to follow him. Blink for blink, and nobody gets caught. Can we take a look at the camps that are on the left side near the Wisdom Shrine? Look at this. What is that, Whisper? Can't just leave your trash around, man.
That's what that is.
He ion shelled a creep on both of the camps and then just left it. Didn't even finish off the creep.
Yeah, you get reported for that for sure.
Somebody's gonna go back to that camp to farm.
Actually, you know what? Also,
Apparently, it's gonna be Laurel.
It's okay. I'm gonna report Whisper's mini profile right now.
Okay, good. Thank you.
To send a message.
Wait, no, he did the right thing. He ruined Laurel's farm.
Oh my God, it worked.
It's the smartest play you've ever seen in your life.
Okay, I already sent the report in, so that's unlucky. But
okay, well, we'll contact
him.
We'll contact Gabe. Say that report was a mistake.
Yeah, I'll write the email right now. Dear Gabe Newell, disregard last report. Is Laura going to go back and find another one creep camp? Be like really pissed off. He is, dude.
Oh my God. Oh, no way.
He just said something.
He's like, what is this idiot doing? Leaving single creeps in a camp.
Dude, he got him.
This is the most inefficient thing I've seen in my life. Whisper got your ass, Laurel.
I just have
next level for
have
you.
to imagine Laurel left it in that camp and just went like, what the fuck is this? He's going to die.
Laurel. He might get caught. They did do Roshan in the meanwhile. We're watching that one, but Laurel is hip-hopping it out. He's good. Any
lip readers?
Any lip readers in chat?
You know, Whisper's going to go back there now. He's going to be like, hey, man, somebody stole my wolf camp, dude. What? My one wolf. Somebody stole it, guys. Is that you, Schofield? Roche for Radon.
I feel like that there's a skit somewhere in there where like guy who just doesn't know Dota mechanics at all, but there's just somebody who like is making up for all of his mistakes.
Well, you know what it was actually. It's actually 10 head play.
Okay.
Actually 10 head play by Whisper.
Hit me with it.
He knows they haven't touched Radon the entire game. He knows he has the fastest Battle Fury in like the history of Dota 2. He can't leave full creep camps because it's too efficient for the Ursa. So he leaves one creep.
Kill
On the premises that if Radon is snowballing so hard he gets in their jungle and goes to those camps.
Yeah.
The Battle Fury is worthless, Austin. It's meaningless for that minute because there's only one creep in each camp. There's nothing to cleave. He outplayed him.
I mean, if he could do that to the entire map, then
Who says he's not trying to?
one camp at a time.
Leave a skeleton behind. It's kind of bad timing for Heroic. They got their like triple fighting item, and then Radon takes Aegis, so now they're kind of afraid to take the fight. At the same time, they should take the fight. Like, this should be Heroic's time.
Yeah.
Instead, they're running away.
Yep.
Oh, they can't afford to lose big heroes here.
He's dead.
Oh, I mean, this is just not good. You're letting this Ursa get the rest of the team back into the game.
Counterpoint, they do have to stick around Radon at all times in some way. Like, if they're going to ride him to victory, then, you know, they've got an IO Slark. They can be pretty split on the side of Heroic, be pretty efficient around the
I
map.
mean, it is all in on Radon. If you bring up the graph right now, look at the graph.
And if they start splitting up...
Heroic have a win percentage advantage. They have a gold advantage. And that XP advantage that's 5 levels, that is the difference between the Ursa and the Slark.
Running into collapse in the river. Meanwhile, the IO Marcy got the Monkey King finally. Picked up inside the snowball, though. And they have the Dazzle illusion here, which gets off the Shallow Grave. Now, if they could just get the dagger or something on him, Laurel would still die, but it got healed up, so he's good to go. They kill Rue instead.
Space for Radon.
Radon is coming. He is coming. Yuma, oh, good timing on that Shadow Dance. That was a close call. They just got to kite him out. I'm not sure if Heroic want to stick around for this one. They're going to try, though. They're not sure if they can kite Radon or... Oh, Yuma, big misread. He maybe... did he not know he still had stacks on him?
You take a swing at the king, you better not miss. That's all I have to say about that.
Yeah, King.
Only one of those heroes was coming out of that one. And you still had an Aegis on this Ursa anyway. Just not the mana at the right time.
Well, no, it wasn't.
Radon is out of control. He has absolutely put this game on his back right now. This was not the guy you wanted to give 2 ultimate free farm games to. Are they starting to regret their decision? And just beautiful team play from Spirit with the saves, man. They have 2 saving supports, and they're making them work here. The longer these fights go, like Radon just killed Schofield off the side of that map the whole time that chase is happening.
Yeah. Schofield trying to clear out the wave. Will get caught in the process. Quickly dispatched of. Got his Yule Scepter,